We're live.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the VIIM System Information Session number 4. Sorry, I apologize for the fast fingers. There we go. All right, so just reminders, we've talked about this on all of the other live sessions. If you have questions, you're welcome to use the live chat feature. If you are using your YouTube session, or if you do not have ability to use the live chat feature, please send us an email at vimsystemhelp@dmv.virginia.gov. All right, so hello again. My name is Shannon Hardy. I am the IFTA IRP Deputy Director. With me today, I have Taylor Robinson, the manager of the Administrative Operations team. Taylor is going to be helping us today with the chat. So as you're getting answers, typically they're going to come from Taylor. On this side, we have Yolanda Fleming, who is the manager of the operations team, both members of IFTA IRP. Yolanda is going to be helping to facilitate the emails. So as you're receiving answers, they are coming from Yolanda. We actually did not have anything planned today as far as a video. We really just wanted to give you the opportunity to ask questions, and we will give the very best answers that we can. Chad Fairman, who you might hear his voice, he's going to help facilitate movement between any type of screenshots that we might already have that we can show if needed. So really, this is going to be open concept. So the floor is open. Any questions, go ahead and ask away. And we will just wait for those to come in. Yolanda is getting very many questions about the new session link today, so she's trying to get those emails out as quickly as she can so that everyone can join us.
19.
I do have a question. It doesn't pertain to the session, but I'm Patty Foster. She wants to know, when will we have access to customer accounts that we are third-party agents for? I still cannot view those customers.
So there are a few remaining users where the access did not convert over quite right to the new system. We are working on those accesses as we speak. Well, of course we're not, but the developers are. And as soon as we have an answer, we will get that over to you. It should be soon, Patty.
Can you please give a preview of the new system and how it will work? This is from Laura at Big L Tire.
I don't know if it's necessarily very easy to go back and pull some of the old videos. We will probably, I'm gonna go ahead, well, we'll say it a couple times. We're gonna plan another, I guess, session. It's not gonna be a YouTube session, but we will plan for like another Teams meeting session so that we will have more on the spot ability to pull up the system and work through some test records within our test system as folks have different requests. For anyone that would like to join that Teams meeting, it will be on October the 15th from 1 to 3. Please send your email information to the VIIM System Help email box, and we will get you on the list to send out the invite. So for today, we can verbally talk you through it. If you did not receive access as part of the conversion, you will want to go to the VIIM system homepage. You can get there from DMV's website or by going directly to vim.dmv.virginia.gov and request access from that page. From there, you're going to enter in your company information, your information, some other specific user profile information. This system, if you are already a contact on your record, it will auto-authenticate. It will send you an email right away saying, welcome to VIIM system, you have been approved. It will also tell you you should receive another email directly from Okta. The Okta Authenticator is the tool that the agency used to make sure that you are who you are saying that you are. And so you should get another email to then activate your Okta link. If you do not get those emails, you need to check your spam folders, you need to check your junk folders. You may even want to contact your IT department for your companies and make sure that they're not blocking emails from certain domains, because it's not coming from a person, it's coming from a system, and they might think that that's not okay, so they might be blocking it, and that might be another reason why you wouldn't receive it. Once you activate your Okta credentials, you will set up some security profile questions. After that, you can log into the motor carrier portal from the DMV website and access VIIM system from there. If you already had access to the Easy Fleet program, so that's the program we use to title vehicles, you would just log into the motor carrier portal, and then you should see both Easy Fleet and VIIM system. And so then you just click on the system that you want to access at that time.
You can reference the links to the session 2 and 3 demos.
Also, the demos are saved on the DMV website, so dmv.virginia.gov. If you go to businesses and then motor carrier and then VIIM system, about 3/4 way down on the website page, you will see the links to all the recorded live stream sessions. You could also search in YouTube for DMV live stream sessions, and you would probably find them that way as well.
Yeah, any videos we
Just
have.
receiving emails for everyone that wants to be added to the October 15th session.
I don't see anything in the chat yet. Yeah.
So does anyone have any questions about any current transactions that you're trying to process? Any submission of applications and you haven't received anything? Anyone on the live session that submitted applications prior to VIIM system? So it was part of the old system and you didn't pay it by the time in which it was said to get it paid for it to convert. Therefore, nothing converted. So that would mean we would need to reprocess you. If you haven't received anything, let us know, because we need to go find those applications and pull them over into the new system. Nothing? Let's see what's coming up.
If you do want me to pull a video or two, I have the old ones. If you want to go through anything in particular, we could show it, but your call.
Can if you. I don't think it would hurt anything unless it's gonna mess up the session. If we lose you, we'll log back in. I know just September things. We have the last day of September is on a Tuesday, so that should be better for IRP renewals. Coming up in October, we would have IRP renewals, but also tax returns for the third quarter. That's why we want to do this next Teams meeting like mid-October, just to really help anyone that has questions in regards to tax returns.
Nothing on the chat, like not even not a peep. You put something in there, just like send your questions here. So I can see it. You turn on this.
I was thinking everyone hear us, but if you didn't hear us, you would be emailing us your email information. So,
Yep.
I know one thing that they've asked for numerous times was how do you transfer a vehicle? If you know that that's easy to find.
Well, let's look. You're still on camera for now.
Still on camera, and Chad's looking for session 2. What session 2?
Forms at the select. Yep, seen that. What you looking at?
So hopefully everyone can see the screen and you're looking at the home page once you log into the VIIM system. I proceeded to vehicles and I said, okay, I need to add a vehicle. But when I went to add the vehicle, I read the information that the screen was telling me. Probably after I've put in information. Right, so up there at the top, it is going to remind us that if you are doing a transfer, so that's where you want to delete a vehicle and add a new vehicle and transfer the plate from the deleted to the new, it's going to tell you to go delete your vehicle first. So we go to the vehicle that we're going to delete and we click change. And we're going to choose the option for delete vehicle. And then it's going to ask us, why do we want to delete it? So it's fleet transfer or for refund. So we're choosing transfer. Now, one new thing is if you have sold your vehicle, we have added disposition information. So you're welcome to tell us if it was sold or if it was moved. The state in which it was sold to, or the state in which it was moved to, and then the date in which that transaction happened. But if you didn't sell it or it didn't move, you still have it. You just need to remove it from the road for whatever reason. You are welcome to leave all those sections blank. So you do not have to fill in the disposition information unless you need to. So I'm saying I sold it to someone in the District of Columbia on August 5th. And then it will give us a summary of the information that we entered. So next we're going to go and add our new vehicle. We're going to enter in at least the VIN-4 and the Virginia title number. And the VIN-4 would be the last 4 numbers of the VIN. That's going to go out to the DMV mainframe and pull in all the information from the title system. So you can see all the attributes that were applied for you. You do need to indicate the combo axles, so that's the total number of axles of your vehicle and the trailer. You will see that there's 4 new questions, so you need to read those questions and answer them appropriately. Additional details is, what county are you going to garage it in, or what city you're going to garage it in? Is it leased, yes or no? If it is, what are the dates? Leased from and to. Should match your lease agreement. Next is going to ask about the carrier responsible for safety. So who is the motor carrier responsible for the safety fitness of the vehicle? Purchase information should come over from the DMV mainframe. Then you're going to tell it, what do you want for gross weights or weight groups for all the jurisdictions? You can make it the same. You can create custom weight groups. You could use the maximum allowed weights for each jurisdiction. Just remember your fees are calculated based on those gross weights. Make sure you choose yes for the transfer plate. It gives you a list of plates you can choose from. Select the one you want to transfer. It's going to ask you if you want to transfer your overload. Now keep in mind, you're basically transferring the fees paid. You can't transfer the actual sticker. So we're going to mail you a new one. Then you have your summary. Save. We're going to probably get an error at the end of this because I was using really bogus information, but that is the process of how you would transfer your plate. From here, if you wanted to submit it because you have nothing else to do, you would go into pending and you would click submit. Certify. And there's the error I said we would receive. So I paused it, I fixed it, I came back in, and it was a certification. So that's how it should work for everyone. Your balance due would be the balance for that transfer based on the remaining months on your registration year. You can receive an invoice if you need that for your financial department. You can say that it looks sort of similar to all the prior invoices that we've had. You are able to make a payment immediately, so you would just choose make a payment. Choose the supplement that you want to pay for. Select the way in which you wish to pay, so your payment method. If you have access to ACH debit and or ACH credit, those payment types would also be listed. I'm paying by e-check, which is just an electronic check payment. Put in the amount. Put in your account number. Make sure you read the important note. The image of the check is just to help remind you where you get all the information from, and then submit. And then okay. Now, because I requested to transfer an overload, and overloads require a new overload sticker, month and year stickers to be generated, it will go to a queue internally, and Taylor's internal team will release your credentials and mail them out. If you were not transferring an overload and it was only the transfer of a license plate, you would be able to obtain your credentials immediately. You would not have to wait for Taylor's team to release the credentials. To do that, you would just go into your supplements, look at the supplement, find the vehicle, print your credentials, or save them to your phone or your iPad or whatever system it is that you might use so that you can have an electronic credential.
Anything else in the chat?
Any questions? New questions?
Just from someone asking, where would the email have come from, for access to the system, to them?
So you will get an email directly from VIIM System. So the from email address would have VIIM System in it. You would also then, if auto authenticated, so if the system immediately authenticated you, you would receive an email from Okta. And I am looking for that Okta email address as we speak. It is no dash reply at okta.com. So if you know that you were due an email directly from Okta, it will come from no dash reply at okta.com. If the system doesn't auto-authenticate you, that means that you're not a verified contact on the account. So it's going to go to a queue. The largest team will then receive that task for review. They will contact one of the officers. They will make sure that the contacts that are listed should be listed. They will ensure that we make them verified, and then also ensure that the officer of the company agrees that they should have access electronically to VIIM System. And if everyone agrees, then it gets approved. And once it is approved, you would receive the email directly from VIIM System. And usually within 1 minute, you will receive the email from Okta. It's really fast. But again, check your junk folder, check your spam, check with your IT departments to make sure that they're not blocking the domain. So the domain would be the okta.com. Well, we don't have any other questions. It's only 2:21. I hate to end it so quickly. Maybe for those that were late joining, we are going to do a Teams meeting on October the 15th from 1 to 3. We will pull up a test site and try to answer any questions. We're going to focus on tax returns because October is tax return, third quarter due month. So we want to make sure we get all those questions answered first. But then we could also, if we have time, answer IRP questions. But it will be more interactive. You'll be able to talk to us. We'll be able to talk to you. And we'll be able to facilitate through the screens more appropriately and with ease. So October 15th, 1 to 3, email us, VIIMsystemhelp@dmv.virginia.gov if you would like to participate. All right, well, any final questions? Any final requests? Taylor's talking to everyone by chat. I hope everyone can hear us.
All right. Today, so.
Wait, that.
Patrick says bye, guys.
Bye, Patrick. All right. Well, I guess we will wait to talk to everyone on October the 15th. For those that joined us today, thanks for joining us. If you have any last minute questions, please get them into the chat or into the email. If we don't get to answer them before we hang up, we will email you back. Just remember, VIIMsystemhelp@dmv.virginia.gov. Let us know if you want to participate in the October 15th Teams meeting. Keep in mind, everyone that joins the Teams meeting will be in the same Teams meeting. So all industry that joins you guys, we will be able to talk. We will all visibly see each other. So, you know, it's only going to be test access, not showing anyone's specific customer records through the system because we do not want to break security controls on DII. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And we bid you farewell. Have a great day.